let's go chuck some big baits in the water and see if we can't get a hook up. White perch this morning, baby. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. It's the end of summer. We're coming up on the end of summer. I think today's date is, I don't know, somewhere in the teens. And I think the last day of summer is like the 22nd. We like to judge things meteorologically. Like man has put dates, and they're the same every year, like the first day of winter, December 21st, something like that. First day of fall, September 22nd, I think. You know, first day of spring, it's the same every year. I think it may differ when it comes to astronomically. I'm not a meteorologist, I'm not an astronomer, but I know that from what I've read and what I've gathered, what little bit of data I've gathered on the subject, I believe that the gravitational pull is different. You know, the Earth tilts farther or closer away from the sun, depending on what season it is. And all that, the time of day changes, it gets shorter, it gets longer, depending on what season. All that it affects fish big time. So when you're coming up on the end of a season, like in this case, summer, getting ready to come up on the fall, you know, you hear a lot of guys say, well, the fish don't know what season it is. The fish don't know that it's March, or the fish doesn't know that it's September. They go by water temp. That's not, I mean, there's a lot of truth to that, but they also go by the length of the day, the gravitational pull, the barometer. They go by a lot of different things. So when you're coming up on the end of a season, like we are summer, sometimes you may want to go ahead and start hitting those spots that you were planning to hit during that transition, you know, from summer to fall. The water is still warm. I've been fishing deep, you know, that summer, that dog days of summer bite. But I think this morning I'm going to go ahead and start targeting those transition areas. Like I'm going to fish an underwater island, what I call an underwater island. Fish are jumping everywhere. For lack of a better word, it's not a hump, it's not a point. I can show you better than I can. Well, here, I'll just show you right now. This is the type of structure that I'm talking about right here. Okay, now you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I go ahead and start hitting areas like that, areas that, you know, go ahead and don't base it solely on water temp. I think that might be the difference in catching good fish or not catching good fish. Simple rig this morning, just a no roll with a line rattle and 3-foot leader, 50 pound. I think that's like a 200-pound swivel. I like using big swivels. For striper, not so much. I'll probably use like no bigger than a number 5 for striper, but for catfish, I go ahead and use bigger ones. You know, they're going by scent. They're not line shot or anything. So. Boosh! God, that was beautiful. Decent fish. There you go. Ow, let go, ow. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful blue. I'm gonna pull right over here to this beach and release him from the beach since I'm this close. Just caught this bad boy out there on an underwater island. Figured I'd beach the kayak and let him go from shore. That's what I'm talking about.